it's me, Jess Venus. Welcome, Vibe Tribe, to a day on the full moon. We are looking at the moon in Leo. So all my charismatic people that are out there that are Leos and have that beautiful attraction quality, thank you for sharing some of your amazing characteristics and qualities and magnetism with all of us that we get to channel into that beautiful moon Leo energy. And I wanted to share with you what are some ways that you can channel this moon energy as you experience other full moons in the year. So for those of you who are learning to use yoni eggs and practicing to expand the womb, which is the portal, it is the way we channel to the universe. Yoniverse is what I meant to say. And so the way we can do that for a full moon is we want to breathe in our intentions right into our solar and sacral chakras, because we want to breathe in that life force and increase it as we're sending out our speech, our sound, our commands, our energy. We are directing it out to the full moon. So the full moon that comes into great completion will intensify and amplify and enhance. These are wonderful qualities that the full moon can do for us when we tune in to that particular frequency that we want to channel into our lives. So I wanted to share a few techniques that I use. I have my yoni eggs. I'm not using my yoni egg today because my menstrual cycle has fallen onto the full moon. When you have had an opportunity to use yoni eggs and be able to connect to the moon directly, you're going to see that your cycle will change with either new moon or full moon energy. And so it shifts with me based upon whatever cycle that my life is currently learning and expanding in. And so I'm in full moon cycle this time. I did start a few days before the full moon. I actually started just a little earlier than I had anticipated, but I'm always within that 28-day cycle. I follow along with the moon cycles. A lot of us women do. And those who are off may be due to hormonal issues or using perhaps like birth control. So that can change your menstrual cycle. It may not be able to align as easier without those particular areas that may be causing you from not being able to connect. However, those also I've seen people have been able to push through, and even though using birth control and other hormonal issues, eventually with the Yoniverse healing practice and doing energy healing and allowing their bodies to receive that, their bodies eventually align to the moon. So I wanted to share a little bit about the differences between the moon cycles when you're menstruating, because I have suggested you don't use your yoni eggs during a menstrual cycle unless, here are the reasons that you could consider. The only time that I would suggest really why you would want to use yoni eggs, for example, is if you're in intense pain. Like nephrite jade would be an excellent stone to place inside your bleeding vagina, because it will take and absorb a lot of the heat and help with the pain and the cramping. It does intensify because it's clearing you out. So I would suggest it when you want to do it that way. But really, we always say give yourself an opportunity to allow your womb to shed and heal and go through its natural rhythms so that your body can be at its best. And so instead of me being able to place my yoni egg inside of me during this time, I did use it for right before the new moon cycle, because I was pushing out and birthing new beginnings for myself, because it is the new beginning of the year. So I want to explain really quick about the two different cycles. Right now, during the full moon is called a red cycle. This is when you begin to ovulate during the new moon cycle, and it's usually where this particular cycle, when it is like the full moon, you've already been ovulating during the new moon. So usually full moon will lead you to the cycle of like career. This is a great time for us women to be able to concentrate and focus on our career development, putting our visions into fruition. During a full moon, you can do your vision boards. You can write out specific affirmations. You could do meditations. You could do your chanting. You can connect into the body and really feel it and be present in that energy so that you can birth that into your life. Also, this is a great time during the full moon cycles that this is an opportunity where you can go outside of the home and explore new opportunities, have new engagements with others, and allowing yourself to network and connect with people that are outside of your home, giving you an opportunity for personal development and growth in a personal and yet professional level. This is also a good time during the full moon cycle. It's excellent to use this period for self-healing and healing of others. So those who are able to get an opportunity with me to receive healing on these specific moon dates, they're very special and they're very rare, and I keep them very limited. Usually I try to do nothing at all, but if I see that my vibe tribe is in real deep need and I know that it would be really beneficial for them, I may only include one person on that moon cycle or special cycles, because I like to use that cycle for regenerating myself and for my own manifestation. So I need to be at full power, full throttle. So that's a great way. That is considered your red cycle full moon, because you're ovulating during the new moon. Okay, so that's me right now. I am currently in development. Like I said, I've been manifesting, creating as of 2020. I would say 2019 as well, but 2020 I really got my hands dirty and went in there and started really taking in the information that was given to me by God's source to help me to achieve my goals, and it's been phenomenal. Honestly, I'm so grateful. Now, the other cycle is when we're not on a full moon and we're on a new moon cycle. That's considered the white cycle. So then you're ovulating opposite in the full moon energy. So usually when you are going through a new moon cycle menstrual, it's due to the fact that this is a great time of fertility and conceiving children. And some of you are like, I may or may not want that. But look at it this way: even if you're not at the place of wanting to be fertilized, conceive, that's a wonderful time to dream up and create what you want to achieve in your life and birth that into your life. It is also a wonderful time during the new moon cycle, is when it's a time to really get into your family and be really involved in your home. It's your motherhood nature that can be amplified whether with or without children. You may notice around the new moon cycle, if you start paying attention to where you're connecting to your moon cycles, you'll get to see what spiritual and physical development and growth that's calling to your attention. So we're on full moon today. Yay! So what am I going to do since I'm menstruating and I'm not using my yoni egg? I wanted to give you some ideas of what I do. You can use with and without your yoni egg, but those who have a yoni lifestyle, like a yoni egg lifestyle, you're going to really want to place this into your ritual list of how you channel for yourself. So for example, I'm going to grab myself my nephrite jade. Okay, my nephrite jade, it creates great abundance. It helps me with my psychic development. What a great time to use this for a full moon. So even though I am not going to insert it, I'm going to go ahead and breathe into my yoni egg. And as I'm sending in my breath, it's my life force that is encompassing and being able to be generated into my crystal, and the crystal will take this program of what I want. So nephrite jade is a great heart chakra opener as well, and you can use your nephrite jade or any of your yoni eggs or any of your crystals that you are manifesting with. Some of us have very special crystals that we like to use solely for full moon. Feel free to use it. Grab whatever crystal it is that you are very connected to, because each one will call us at periods of our lives. So grab that one and place it right to the heart chakra, just like this. So even if it's not an egg shape, it's okay. If it is your egg, great. So this is an opportunity that we're going to learn how to breathe into our crystal and in sending it out into the universe. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then you're going to exhale through the mouth, and you're going to visualize. And if you're not a visualizer, you're like, well, I'm more like a feeler. I want you to think and say in your mind, green energy, okay? So it's like you're imagining, visualizing. For those who can visualize, I just want you to think of green energy. So what we're doing is we're focusing on the heart chakra to open, because we got to send out, like a Care Bear stare, our heart desires, our dreams. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. With that moan and sigh of relief, it's like birthing into the universe. Remember, this is our full moon, so we're setting a full circle intention. So take another, do it in 2 cycles. So go ahead and take another deep breath in. Oh, I'm opening up my heart chakra for my highest and greater good. Oh, I'm opening my heart chakra for my highest and greatest good. Wonderful. So now you're going to take it down to the sacral. So I'm going to go ahead and lower the camera so you can see. Okay. Move back a little bit more. Okay. So I have chosen a few affirmations that I want for myself. And it's like literally the yoni egg is sitting right upon my belly button. So let me lay down so that way. See? Okay. Gotta uncross my legs so I can allow the energy to flow through. Okay. So here's a good time. You can write your specific affirmations that you want to breathe out, because everything's always through mind, feeling, and faith. Okay? So I wrote down a few of them because we're talking about during this time, it's about your career, it's about emotionally and spiritually healing within yourself so that you can do that for others. So I'm going to speak affirmations, and of course you can choose any one of them that you want, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do fire breathing, and you're going to see my hand expand outwards and inwards, because I'm going to channel that breath the way I did it from the nose. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to deliver it consciously and expand. So you see how I'm going to do that? So it's going to be called fire breath. The reason why is I'm going to charge up my kundalini. I'm going to open up my life force. I'm going to increase it really high and strong. And then I'm going to speak my affirmations. And then you can have them written down. You can go ahead and fold it in parchment paper. Place it inside your pillow. Put it with a tumbled crystal, such as amethyst would be really great to use, or a quartz crystal to amplify and enhance. And you would put it obviously on the other side of the pillow so you're not with your head, hurting yourself on the crystal or hearing the crunching of the paper. Just be on the other side, because today, as you're sleeping in that state of energy, and as your body is being a conduit and receiving the filtering energy from the full moon, you're amplifying those intentions in the sleep and in the waking world. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our fire breathing. So watch that. Again, I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. My financial opportunities are lucrative and plentiful. My financial opportunities are lucrative and plentiful. My financial opportunities are lucrative and plentiful. Wonderful. So that was focused. I'm totally heated up. You can probably see that I'm getting nice and red, and my life force is increasing. My blood flow is beautifully moving. My life force is enhancing, and I am connecting into my crown consciousness, into higher frequencies. So now I have another affirmation that I have for myself in regards to healing within myself, so that I can also help heal others. So here is the other one that I'm going to speak. Deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. Deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. Deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. That feels amazing. I'm totally on fire. My body is completely in sync with the life forces. I'm connecting to divine universe. And I have one more that I really wanted to add in my intentions for this year. I am willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open and share. I am willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open and share. I'm willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open and to share. My financial opportunities are lucrative and plentiful. Deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. I am willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open and to share. So I spoke right into my yoni egg, which will eventually enter my womb. So I program that so that intentions will be birthed into my womb as I channel it and do my womb healings and do my own energy work and do my meditation. Since I'm not able to insert it into my vagina, it will be sitting on its stand next to my bed. I will be writing out my intentions. I like to use lead pencil. I like to use the natural part of the lead. And I will write it on parchment paper. I will fold it and I will place it under my pillow tonight with my favorite crystal of choice. I like having apophyllite right next to my yoni egg that has already my information that I'm channeling into it. I will have an amethyst tumbled. Remember, smooth, flat if you can. Those great, beautiful crystals. Place it right on the other side of your pillow. If you like, some people like to put it in a sock and then put it in the pillow. Whichever, it's mine. I have perfect ones that are flat and tumbled and I can put right inside my pillow. And of course, right before I go to sleep, I will activate my energy and I will speak my intentions again before I fall to sleep. I take my very own super blue blood moon that was designed on January 31st, 2018. This moon cycle will not be out until another over 100 years. So I use this for every moon cycle. I cleared my space before I began. I have set my candle with my intentions, speaking the same intentions of what I am calling into my life. And then I shall enjoy and let it go. We got to allow the flow to go where it needs to be and allow ourselves to enjoy the journey of what we are calling into our lives. So thank you so much for joining me. There are so many different ways to connect to your life force, to be able to connect to your higher self and to divine universe and to channel in this beautiful, luscious, powerful Leo moon energy or any moon energy going forward as the cycles change in the signs. So thank you so much. I'd love to hear about what your experiences are with the fire breath as you are pushing out those intentions. And it may look as though I'm doing from chest, but like as you can see, I try to wear black to show the difference. But when you are able to channel that breath and bring it all into the life force, right where the sacral and solar plexus is at, it goes to the root. Everything is being channeled out like this, like a big ball. That's why I call it the Yoniverse. This is your womb, your portal where you are able to create life in so many levels. Thank you again so much for your time. Love, insight, and healing. I would love to hear from you about your moon manifestations, even if it's from months from now. And I'd like to hear how that was manifested for you. Thank you so much for joining me, Vibe Tribe. Have a beautiful moon energy today. Bye, everyone.